Never wrote a poem that wasn't the truth. I'm a product of domestic violence turned deadly. And my daughter is a product of what could have been the same melody. And I didn't know it at the time, but I think my mother tried to stay 5 steps ahead of me. Maybe she heard it in his tone and how he spoke with such similar hatred and jealousy. See, I never asked her, but I can only imagine what watching your daughter hurting does to you mentally, especially when your own mother and grandmother were murdered so senselessly. See, all I know is I didn't want my daughter to someday have to find remnants of me, and she'd be just like my mother, being stuck with a mind full of memories, fighting her whole life trying to make sure she could remember me. But the most vivid memory was stepping back on the same carpet and looking down at your sneakers bleed, realizing it was the blood that poured from your mother's body that was taken so violently. Yet even police seek motive and double murder suicides with the newspapers read. See, my grandmother was only 1 year older than me as I stand here today making her 33, when her whole life was snatched from my entire family tree. And that day is a clear reminder to me that some women weren't as blessed as me. And it's crazy to think that I feel like I just discovered some of the best of me. I'm still trying to figure it out, trying to make the right choices. And paying attention to my surroundings made me realize how much my baby hated loud noises. And I often wonder how much trauma ran through my body like poison when she was just trying to grow and evolve in the womb. My job was supposed to be only to let joy in. But they say you hear them yells from the inside. So I guess my little seed absorbed all that pain from my swollen skin. And even when I should have walked away, I continued to show up as a friend. Research says that trauma can leave a chemical mark on a person's genes, which can be then passed down for future generations. So I guess what I unknowingly did was give my baby superficial abrasions. It hurts my heart to think of how she might have felt that night I was caged in. I just wanted to be free, so he decided to barricade then. It's wild how similarly connected my stories are to my now ancestors. See, my aunt's father kidnapped her when she was 5. Not long after, he decided they all should take a trip in the heavenly skies. And thinking back on my own story makes me wonder how he must have really found a thrill in seeing me cry. So I can recount those numerous times he do shit like grab the steering wheel when I drive. And the stories my mama told me probably saved my whole life. Because eventually I began to see the signs and the look in his eyes, and I realized this wasn't love. He just wanted to control me. It didn't matter if he was the reason for my demise. See, as long as he felt in control, he'd be able to savor his pride. See, it starts off subtle but absurd. You want to believe one is having a bad day and they can never really hurt you. And then it clicks. And you realize this shit can never be reversed, boo. So this piece is for the women that are still here left with me. This piece is for your peace and your reminder that he will never be the person you once thought he was, so I'm begging you to walk away to extend your life expectancy. You are going to die. And it won't be unexpectedly. I know that sounds harsh, but it's no nice way for me to make you believe that it's deadly to stand with a man that doesn't care if you bleed. How many nights he looked you right in your face as you weep? And I'm sure to top it off, you dealt with some infidelity. See, I'm sharing these stories praying that you're listening because I know that pain and confusion can be deafening. But nobody can do it for you because you have to be ready to leave. So I'm going to ask you, what's your reason? Like, what's your purpose? I know you've dreamed before and this life here can't be worth it. See, your sanity no longer exists because you keep tricking yourself into thinking of the man he could be. Today, I'm begging you to begin forming your exit strategy. This poem might have triggered you, and I'm okay if you get mad at me, because I ain't write this for no clout. I'm talking to you like this because I'm really praying to make it out. Amen. If y'all like what y'all heard, y'all want to follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is sojourneys_truth. That's SOJOURNEYS_truth. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah!